All right, we're going to take a quick break, thanking our producers who come in with their talent. If you have a God-given talent, and everybody does, don't just consume the content. Provide value back by building the culture behind the community here at Canary Cry NewsTalk. All we ask is that you make whatever you make about the show. And we're going to start off with some audio production.
Audio production.
All right, and we have some more from the 54 files that were sent to me by Brother G. And we got a couple ISOs here. Warning, Red China. Play. Man, sometimes, there's maybe too many files here or something. It doesn't work right away. Come on, why isn't it working?
Are you playing it off of the cloud or?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
You're working with some cloud infrastructure there, baby.
Yeah, give me.
Warning. Subterranean red Chinese compound detected.
Subterranean red Chinese compound. Yeah.
I wonder what that's from. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. And also this one, welcome to my party.
Welcome to my party. Vote for me if you want to live.
Mm-hmm. I forget
funny.
what that's from. That sounds really familiar.
This could be a fun, jingle of for canarycry.party.
That's true.
Welcome to my party.
Right. Yeah.
Follow me if you want to live.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Brother G. We will slowly apply these as we recall.
That's what I forgot to do. You know what? By the way, thank you to, I got to thank the person directly because my, using the audience as a personal assistant reminder thing. Not as many people helping me out as I thought, but I do want to thank producer Willem, for sending me the emails that I asked for. I think we did miss the one about providing this Dropbox to the Jingle Boys, though, so I will do that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Personal assistant to Basil, producer Willem.
Thank you, producer Willem, for sacrificing.
And I invite everybody else to do that as well.
Yes, a collective sacrifice to be Basil's bot. All right. Mm-hmm. We also have something from Lloyd V. As a note, hey, dudes, I've made a Bong Thoughts with Chris Shilzilla jingle. And here's the full version of it.
Welcome to Bong Thoughts with Chris Shilzilla.
Mr. Lover. Girl.
Chris Shilzilla.
My children are obsessed with Crocs.
Chris Shilzilla.
The butt of every joke.
It's so good.
That's pretty funny. So I'm going to send that to Chris. Maybe he'll put it on his new podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Bong Thoughts with Chris Shilzilla.
Yeah, fantastic. Great job. Thank you, Lloyd
V.
V.
What if we didn't have taste, man?
Have you kept up with? He's got a couple newer episodes up.
I haven't listened to it. I do need to do that.
We need a report next week.
Yes.
I am your assistant. I'm reminding you now.
Yes, somebody remind me. Send an email to remind me to listen to Bong Thoughts.
All right. Thank you very much to Lloyd V and also Brother G for the audio production. Let's get to some art.
One art, please.
And we're going to start it off with Dame Alley of the Skillet Nation. There we go.
One art, please. Another one from Alley now. Here it is.
And it is, hold on, I gotta get it up on the screen here. I thought I had it ready to go, but apparently it did not.
Uh-oh.
Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Volodymyr Zelensky. Yes. And it is accompanied by an Ebony Blaze haiku. Where's my water? There's my water. Where's this thing? Raisin money. Like raisins. Zelensky selects 16 wartime speeches. A message from Ukraine. Book proceeds go to United 24 to raise funds for Ukraine. Wartime is good time for speeches and books. Putin, play on words with Putin. Fun in fundraising.
That is very funny. Thank you very much, Dame Epiphany Blaze. And of course, Dame Allie, thank you for this beautiful pencil portraiture of Zelensky. Looking very determined and Zelensky determined, but, amused. He's got sort of a bemused, scraunchy smile on his face because he knows just how much money is he's wriggling out of the hands of the taxpayers.
I wonder how that makes him feel, Like, oh no, my country's really in war. And then he sees the paychecks and he's like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's probably a really good deal. I mean, considering that, he was put there by the United States government. A lot of people haven't been talking about that lately, but he is the result of a coup by us.
Yeah.
He was probably promised a lot of wonderful things, and it's nice when those things pay off.
Old Grandpa Joe was pretty harsh on him back in June. Apparently, came out a couple days ago.
Lost his temper.
Temper. Hey,
Vlad. You never had your grandma or grandpa lose their temper with you because you kind of forgot your place. You kind of got used to grandma and grandpa doing whatever you want. And you kind of had a spoiled kid moment. Do you ever have a little spoiled kid moment with your grandma and grandpa? That first time that your grandma or grandpa slaps you down for having a spoiled kid moment, that is a learning moment. I'll tell you what.
We will hunt you down and make you pay.
Apparently a direct line from Joe to Vlad. There you go. Thank you very much to Dame Epiphany Blaze and Dame Allie for this fantastic drawing of Vladimir. And, the lizard eyes are present, and it's his right eye. There seems to be more lighting coming from his right side, really making clear the intentions of his soul.
Indubitably.
Thank you very much. Next up, we have Sir Dove, Knight of Raspeltia.
One art piece from Dove.
So dramatic. And we have a note that accompanies this piece, and it goes like this. I can get back to it. Where's my note? Here it is. Peace. For today's artwork, I made an illustration from Runk Smash's Microfiction last Friday. Basil said he could see it in my style, so I thought I'd bring it to life as a sticker design.
Attaboy.
Hope you guys like it. Keep doing what you do, and I'll keep praying for Ian's Dove.
Yes, sorry. And here we have a beautiful sticker design by Sir Dove of the Boston Dynamics robot Spot Dog with the sort of tentacled claws coming out of the head. The most terrifying form accessory option for this platform of Robot the Spot the Robot Dog. You'll notice a little Easter egg here. It's not from Boston Dynamics. It's Runkston Dynamics. And up above, it says man's best friend. And there is a Spot, the robot dog's bowl, like a feeding bowl right in front of it.
Yes.
And you can see there's some sort of mushed up mystery meat, but there is a human finger and a bone sticking out of the bowl.
I wonder which finger that is.
Good question. Then, of course, at the bottom, canarycry.party there for anybody who is interested in learning more. Thank you very much, Sir Dove. Excellently done. And it brings light to my heart when my desires to see something specific come to life. It really makes it all worth it.
The robot vision becomes a reality through Sir Dove.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sir Dove. Do we have any other visual art?
I don't think so. Wait, hold on. Do we? No, I don't think we do.
Okay. So I think this would be a good time for me to reveal what the AI has given me for today's episode.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, it's either we do it now or we can do it like later on. But
we're already behind a lot, so let's do it right now to be more behind.
That's That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Now, of course, like I said, this is incredibly sort of addicting, and I kind of wanted to continue to mess with it to see what else I can
refine the piece,
refine or get to happen or something like that. But, you know, like all art, you have to decide when to quit it. So
yes,
I think the way that I'm going to do this, Gons, is what? Should I just stick it into?
Yeah, stick it into the doc right here.
Stick it in the document?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm going to write here. Here is where you
He's
should do
going to
it.
write here. I don't know exactly where his...
Under the Sir Dove.
Under the Sir Dove.
Yes.
Okay. So I couldn't decide between two of them. So I'm going to show you two. I know it's the first time though, and you'll see why it becomes very difficult to pick. But remember, folks, I'm on Midjourney. I put in just the simple keyword description for this episode. We're seeing if there's any potential for Midjourney to have AI to have a place in developing art.
Bring it on, AI. Let's see it. Let's see what you're made of.
There it is. Here's one of them. So just to remind everybody, did that go in there?
Yes, it's just giving a second to load. Here we go. Okay.
The prompts were Troll World Order, Elon Beast, Nephilim Blackbirds, Pelosi Distraction, Mutant Strain, a podcast deconstructing mainstream media news from a biblical perspective. And then I had some descriptors in there that I was kind of trying to go for. And here's one of them. And it was really interesting to see all the options that became available that the AI followed down. But this was one of them. And it looks like... Well, can you describe it, Gonzo?
It's it's got the color scheme correct on a lot of the pink
so I made sure to do it
ish.
sort of in the vaporwave kind of style that we kind of stick with.
And it looks like there's a building, maybe no, it's not the White House, but something like the remnants of a destroyed
it's an
White
AI
House
version of the White House. Yeah,
like a post-apocalyptic after a nuke strike White House, and it's sort of it looks like it's either creating a plume of world Earth clouds,
so it's either burning, like the building is burning or exploding, or there's some sort of I don't
its
know,
own
destruction
nuke or something.
happening. Yeah, or it's or dissolving into, and above that is sort of this very apocalyptic looking planet type
it's
thing.
like a spherical cloud of sorts.
Yes, it is both sort of planet and eclipse at the same time in a way.
Black goo ball.
It's got a lot going on. It's interesting, the AI trying to communicate something with us there. Okay, so that was one of them.
Sure.
Man, there were some good options, but I'm going to
give me one more.
Drop the one more in there, and maybe we can decide. See, this is the hardest part about it, is like so many good options come out of it that it's hard to choose. So here's
what
the
a good problem to have. It's too hard to choose the AI art that's replacing me.
It honestly is a difficult decision. So here's another one.
Okay.
So I can't say that it really stuck to any of the individual themes. And that's what you got to remember, It's not doing an individual theme. It's sort of an AI conglomeration of the entire, I don't know, maybe spirit of the description of this episode. And this one, let me know when you got it up.
Got it up.
Okay, this one in the foreground is sort of the back of a man's head. Perhaps it's the back of Gonza's head, or maybe Gonza's grumpy uncle.
I think it's
staring off over an expansive sort of vaporwave wasteland, while floating above that wasteland is a gigantic reptilian sort of dragon figure.
Dragon bird. Yeah, like a dragon
bird with a gigantic eyeball right in the center of it. There's even kind of a pyramid shape to the dragon bird thing. I thought that one was pretty interesting.
Kind of scaly skin.
Kind of scaly, yeah. It's just, you can see it's doing sort of a conglomeration of a lot of the things that we talk about on this show. I do have one more. I'm going to throw one more in there. I know. And then just because these were the choices that I had to choose between.
Oh my gosh. Yes. It's such a
difficult
difficult job. Yes.
Okay. Here's this one. And let me know when you got that one up.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, this one's fun. Is that Trump? I think there's a cyborg Trump or something in here.
Kind of got like a cyborg Trump vibe to it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You're looking, there's sort of a man with kind of the shape and color of Trump standing with his
wide
back
shoulder
to us. Yeah, he's got the big, broad Trump shoulders. And off in the distance is kind of a city skyscape, a little bit of a hint of like the White House structure, the Capitol building themes to one of the buildings. And in the sky is sort of this bizarre sort of spiritual cloud, orange and red and kind of spooky, hovering over the city. And the top part of the cloud kind of starts forming what you might think of as like, I don't know, I see it as sort of a pantheon of spiritual baddies, spiritual entities or principalities or something, sort of riding on this big, scary cloud. And behind them is sort of a dome-shaped, planet thing behind them.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Second Kings chariots of fire. Elijah seeing the chariots of fire. It sort of has that vibe.
Yes.
It's
got
visible,
a very,
but also it is,
spiritual spirit realm sort of vibe that Cyber Trump is sort of presiding over.
I actually do like this one.
It's pretty interesting, huh? I'm not going to say it's better than the art. I don't even know if it's as good as the art that you do, but it is an interesting AI sort of abstraction of some of the concepts that we might be communicating.
I will say
beneath the surface here.
I will say this. As we begin to directly compete with AI, I think self-esteem is going to be a very important factor, because there's a part of me that thinks, oh my gosh, I couldn't have come up with this in the time that I would normally come up with in creating the art. I couldn't create this intricate design and the concept and everything.
Certainly the technical skill is very high. Yeah. You would have to illustrate this by hand, basically. This
would be tough to create by hand, so to speak, or just independently. Right. So I'll just keep telling myself I still have worth. I'm still an artist.
No, you have worth. No, see, Gons, don't worry. This is the robots taking some stuff off of our plate so you can focus on doing what you do best, Gons. And that is, I don't know. You get to decide what that is.
Changing diapers.
My friend. And being a parent, yeah. So there you go. I don't know if we can use any of these, but slap a Canary Cry logo on this sucker. One of these might work as a thumbnail for the episode.
I think it might. It might be great background for Microfictions.
Microfiction.
We got one from Wrong Smash.
Chris awakens in a shabby apartment laying on a patched futon. He gets up and finds the kitchen. He aches and is thirsty. He grabs a jar from the drying rack and goes to fill it, but drops it in fear when he sees the scorpion that calls the sink home. Sink Scorpion!
Yeah, this is the...
Love it. Thank you very much, Runk Smash.
Sink Scorpion AI. That might be interesting. Didn't someone do that?
Just going to plug this in real quick.
Yeah, add it to the mix. See what it does.
What Midjourney has to say about this.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Runk Smash. Continuing on here, we have Anon also coming in with this is the continuation of her microfiction.
Indeed.
Here we go.
They are close, and there's no time to escape. Dang ticks. Basil mutters under his breath, "Is this how it ends?" Just then, The Kevins break through their enclosure. They swarm around Bill and Tony, kicking up dirt into the air until everything is surrounded by a thick cloud of dust.
Cloud of dust. Kind of looks like that AI, right there.
It's all coming together.
Cloud of dust.
Thanks, Kevins.
Yay, Kevins. And thank you, Ianon. I think there's one more to that Ianon microfiction.
Yes. The saga is almost complete.
Yes. And then we also have one from The Sentinel. The Sentinel comes in. Oops. You. There you go.
Surrounded by the unholy gathering, the three warriors' blades cross with Talrus' flaming sword. Meanwhile, in a distant land, another gathering is taking place. Knights and dames ceremoniously take their place at the round table.
Very apropos. This is specific to the 555 episode. Very well done.
Indubitably.
Thank you, The Sentinel.
Thank you very much to all of our artists who bring life to the lore and the stories that surround the Canarium. We couldn't do without you. And if you are a creative person, whether it's visual art or music or literature, whatever you do, create something for the show. Send it into the show. And we'd love to feature it on the show. Right now, you can go ahead and email all your art to canarycryradio@gmail.com. However, in beta test right now, the artists are testing out our brand new Canary Cry art submission portal. So soon, hopefully soon, we will have a more official way to get that to us. But for now, you can just email it to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.